Ladies and gentlemen, Bryce Remsburg here in your CHIKARA Event Center, and I would like to issue a public apology. 3 weeks ago on this very program, I erroneously reported that Loverboy was an American band. In fact, they are a Canadian band. It was my personal error. I'd like to apologize on behalf of everyone at CHIKARA and all the fine Canadian people. Speaking of the fine Canadian people, you better bet that the fun-filled Lucha Super Fete is on its way in your direction for the first time in 2.5 years. It's our only trip to the Great White North this season, and it all goes down Saturday night, August the 16th in Quebec City, and Sunday afternoon, August the 17th in a city rich with wrestling history, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's our first time to the province of Quebec, and you best believe we're super stoked to be there. You want to go and get your billets. That's French for tickets, buddies. And you want to go to chikarapro.com, scoop up those tickets, and join us in Quebec City and Montreal in just a couple of weeks. Speaking of Quebec City, we don't know much, but we do know that the leader of the band, Archibald Peck, will go one-on-one with the international flavor of Juan Francisco de Coronado for the first time ever. You know, Juan has been on quite a roll in season 14. We'll see if Archie's band can play right over that. And of course, what would a show in Quebec be without Quebec's favorite sons, Canada's most professional tag team, Scott Parker and Shane Matthews of 3.0, to see tag team action against the Colony Extreme Force in Quebec City. Now, not all is roses and beautiful and poutine here at the CHIKARA Event Center. We've been dropped off a video of very persistent Chuck Taylor, the Kentucky gentleman, the phone was ringing off like he was demanding, not asking for, demanding time on the event center end. And let's roll that footage.
Cameraman, turn the camera on! I'm fired up, I'm coming in hot! New York City, Bard, Ashton, bring that fear on the ropes! I'll hear out! I call everybody, I call the director of fun, the mayor of New York, I call my mother. No, I can't get it. Wait up! It's my idea.
Hey. Charles.
Ashley.
What's with all the yelling and the screaming and the kicking things?
When we wrestled in New York, my fear on the ropes.
Well, we can't have that now, can we? Why don't we have a rematch? Huh? Number 3? Rematch. You okay with that?
Great idea, Ashley.
Now, while Chuck Taylor may not have had a lot of luck getting a hold of the Director of Fun, well, maybe I asked a little nicer. In fact, Director of Fun Mike Quackenbush is standing by to shed a little light on this situation.
Director of Fun Mike Quackenbush here, and I'd like to address, first of all, the numerous voicemail messages left for me by Chuck Taylor's mother on my phone. A concerned, passionate matriarch with a very colorful vocabulary. I had a great seat at the Living Daylights on July 19th when Chuck Taylor wrestled smooth sailing Ashley Remington in New York City, and I saw the finish of that match firsthand from commentation station. That's why I'm negating the referee's decision in that match and expunging it from the official CHIKARA record. That is especially relevant today, as I would like to announce the point system by which we will establish contenders for the Grand Championship of CHIKARA. Some years ago, a previous Director of Fun, Leonard F. Chikarason, established a 3-point system for our Campeonatos de Parejas, and this has stood us in good stead over the years here at CHIKARA. Under this system of rules, someone wishing to challenge for the title must accumulate 3 points without a loss in between, and after accumulating those 3 back-to-back points, they become #1 contender for the title. We are going to adopt this exact same system of rules for the Grand Championship of CHIKARA, effective not just today, but retroactively, dating back to the season 14 premiere when I took office, at You Only Live Twice. All of these points will be considered, and the first title defense of the Grand Championship of CHIKARA will take place Sunday, August 17th, when we reach Quebec, Canada. Icarus will defend the title in Montreal. For more announcements about this and everything else CHIKARA, stay tuned right here to the Event Center with Bryce Remsburg. Thanks very much.
Well, there you have it, Chucky T. Maybe try a few manners next time, because this match just announced exclusive for you here in the Event Center Sunday, August 17th. The sails will be smooth as Ashley Remington will meet Chuck Taylor for the third time. Will the third time be the charm for the Kentucky Gentleman? Find out in Montreal at the rematch of the Millennium, as well as Kodama of the Batiri with a tall task as he tries to climb Mount Knockin in one-on-one competition, and so much more. You know, we're just getting started rolling out the matches. Keep your eyes peeled here to the Event Center or to CHIKARAPro.com to learn more in the coming weeks. We're just over 2 weeks away. While we may not be the Mounties, we're going to be Quebecers for the weekend. The fun-filled Lucha Super Party is headed to the Great White North.